friends, after a long day I am there in front of you with a new topic regarding believe in yourself and work hard. Whatever work you are doing, give importance to your work. Before that, please listen my channel. For that, subscribe my channel and like my channel. So, before starting to explain the topic importance of work or value in whatever work you do or believe in yourself, may I give you a short story regarding Lord Rama. Once, Lord Rama and the monkey army who was helping Lord Rama, they were building a bridge. They were constructing a bridge in the sea which connect towards Lanka, because Sita Devi was kidnapped by Ravana. They want to go there and have a war with Ravana and release Sita from there, Sita Mata from Ravana, so that they were constructing a bridge in the sea. So the monkeys were collecting stones and rocks from nearby mountain, and they were putting it in the sea, and they were making a bridge. Lord Rama was standing there and watching the work of monkeys. There were plenty of monkeys. They were very eagerly doing the work because they want to bring back Sita Devi from Ravana. So they were the construction work, the building of bridges were going on. That time, a small squirrel was standing on the tree, and it was watching the construction work. So what the squirrel did, it came from the tree and took small pebbles and started walking towards the sea, and where the monkeys were constructing the bridges, they were putting the pebbles on near the rock where they were constructing the bridges. Continuously the squirrel was going to the sea and putting the stones there, coming back, again carrying a small pebble, again going back. This work was done by the squirrel. By the time, one monkey was going to stab the squirrel. So the monkey got irritated, angry. The monkey shouted at squirrel, "What you are doing here? We are constructing a bridge to go to Lanka and have a war with Ravana, and why you are in between here? Just go away from here. Otherwise we will kick you and you will be dead." So the squirrel said that, "I know that you are constructing a bridge. I want to help my Lord Rama. So that my contribution, I am also taking a stone from there and I am putting here pebbles to help you to form a bridge." But the monkeys, they shouted at squirrel, "Hey small creature, what you are doing? We are bringing big rocks and stones from nearby mountain and we are constructing your small pebble. Go away from here." But the squirrel was not ready to listen. Monkeys were making fun of the squirrel. They were insulting. They were laughing. But squirrel did not stop his work. It was going on doing the same work continuously. One monkey, seeing this, one monkey got angry. It took the squirrel by its tail and threw away. And squirrel was fallen on the hands of Lord Rama. So Lord Rama was shocked seeing the activity of the monkey. It took the squirrel in the hands and it massaged on the back of the squirrel with the fingers. So we can see the 3 lines on the back of the squirrel. And Lord Rama said to the monkeys, "Look, whatever work you are doing, whether it is small or big, you should not insult others. And the thing is that you are constructing a bridge. But when you keep the stone like that way, it will not be constructed. In between you want to put some sand or pebbles." This work was done by the squirrel. So without the help of the squirrel, you cannot construct a big bridge here. So hearing this, the monkeys were ashamed of themselves. They bowed their head in front of Lord Rama, and from here, this Lord Rama has given us a big message here. That is, believe in yourself and believe in God. Whatever insulting words were said from the monkeys, the squirrel were not at all listening it. Another thing is that give importance to the work, whether it is big work or small work. Give importance to that. And another, be confident in yourself. So many words will insult you, but don't give mind to them. Go straightly, whatever your heart says. Follow it and do your duty well. This is a message of the story which Lord Rama has given us. Now I will give you an explanation regarding 8 ways to believe in yourself. There are 8 ways how you can have belief in yourself. First one is accept the current situation. Whatever be the situation, whether it is bad or good, try to accept it. When it's a good situation, the circumstances is good, don't give over happiness towards it. If it is sad, don't be sad. Accept it, because finally and success will be yours. So in life, it is not as good plain land with a lot of happiness. Lot of sadness also will creep out. So what you should do is, whatever is the present situation, accept it. Whether it is sad or happy, accept it in a normal way. So first one is adjust to the current situation. Second point is that trust yourself. First thing is that you should have faith in yourself. When others make fun of you, when others insult you, don't think that bad regarding yourself. Be confident in yourself, because God is there within you, and whatever work you think you can do if you are confident. So trust yourself. That is the second point. And the third point is that talk to yourself. Whenever you get time, sit for 2 minutes and talk to yourself. Find out what is good for you, and that is the main thing. Nowadays we are not caring about ourselves, so our inner urge is there. So start sitting and talk to yourself and find out what are the wrong things you are doing. Just try to avoid it in future. So second point was that trust in yourself, and third one, talk to yourself. The fourth point is that don't give chance to the fear to stop your work. That means you can see some students, to enter in the stage, they are having fear, because when they stand in the group, they are not able to open their mouth. Such fear should be avoided. So don't give the chance to the fear to overrule you. The fear should go niche and you should come up. You should be confident. Whatever you are saying, it should be clear in your mind. Then you can stand in front of anyone and you can talk. Sometimes you can say, see some students, they have lot of abilities, like they know to sing very well, but when they go in the stage with fear, they are not able to do it. So that fear should go away, and you should be yourself, and with more confidence you should do your work. Your fifth point is that forgive your failures, because mostly what we are doing is that we think about our past. Whatever bad thing happened in the past, you think about it, you sit and you cry regarding it. But you should think one thing, everything is gone. Whatever happened is happened. It will not be repeated again if you are going in the correct way. So just forgive. And one more thing is that some people has hurt you. They made fun of you. They are insulting you. Just forgive them. That is not our part, because God is there to fight with them, to give answer to them. The God is there because He is watching. Because we cannot put mud in the eyes of the God, because He is a person, He is a creator, He knows each and every one what they want to do. So your main one important thing you want to study is that forgive. Don't think of the past and cry and sit, because plenty of things are there today in front of you, because today is a activity day which you want to work hard. This result you will get in the future. Then your sixth point is that whenever you are sad, whenever you are feeling depressed, what you should do is, whatever good thing happened in your past, think about it and get motivated by yourself. Look, this last time I got this much success. So regarding that success, you think about it and get motivated by yourself, because nobody is there to motivate you. You are the person whom you can motivate yourself. So think about the past success, not failure. You should think about your success which happened in the past and get self-motivated. Your seventh point is that every day begin with a beautiful smile and a positive attitude. If the smile with which you treat others, it will make a good day for you, and you will be able to think positively. Don't think of the negativity of others and walk, because with a beautiful smile and positive attitude, it will carry you everywhere. Your last and eighth point is that keep moving forward. Whatever happens, try to move forward. For example, if you cannot fly, try to run. If you cannot run, try to walk. If you cannot walk, try to crawl. finally, the end result, you are the persons who are going to succeed. Don't sit with your old belief and old customs and old fear. Try to think in a positive way. Look the world with a new open mind, and finally the end result will be success, because God is there. He is a creator. He has made a way for each and every person. But whatever you think, it should be in your own way. Don't try to imitate the others, what others are doing. So last, I would like to give you a suggestion regarding how to face the insult which you got from others. What you should do is, don't react to them. Just listen whatever they are saying. Take it in a positive way. We cannot change their attitude. It is their nature. Let them do, and they will get the final result from the God. And you should think positively. And with a smiling face, you want to listen everything. And work hard and go on. Because we want to move forward. Plenty of work you want to do, and don't sit idle thinking of the insulting words which they have done, because their aim is to make you down. So don't give a chance for that. So I'm going to end my words. Be safe. Follow all the rules of coronavirus, how to protect from coronavirus, and thank you. Have a wonderful day.